Children, welcome to 10th class biology. Now we are going to discuss about structure of chloroplast. The structure of chloroplast, it is discussed by the structure of chloroplast, it is studied by in 1954 children, 1954 Daniel I. Arnon. He was a scientist children. The Daniel I. Arnon studied about the structure of chloroplast. First of all, he was broken the plant cell and extracted the chloroplast from the plant cell. Okay, he was break up the plant cell and extracted and obtained the chloroplast from the plant cell. Now children, the chloroplast, it consists of three membranes. How many membranes children? The chloroplast has three membranes. Okay, in that two are the covering chloroplast. You observe, these are the two are the covering chloroplast. So in that, first one is outer membrane and second one is inner membrane. That means in that two are the covering the chloroplast. Okay children, the chloroplast consists of totally three membranes. In that two covering the chloroplast and another one, the third layer is, it form a sac like structure. You observe children, this is the third membrane. The third membrane form a sac like structures. See, these are called sacs. Okay, the third membrane form a sac like structures. That sac like structures arranged one by one. See, arranged one by one. Okay, so that one by one of the sac like structures together to form a stacks. Right now, it is, for example, see children, it is one sac. Then after and form another sac. See, the sacs are arranged in one by one. So these sacs is called thylakoids. What is the children? Thylakoids. See, the thylakoids are arranged one by one. Okay, or above one by one. So these, the thylakoids are together to form a group. See children, together to form a group now. So that group is called grana. What is that? Grana. See children, it is a one sac like structures are arranged in one by one. See also children, the one by one, the thylakoids or sacs are arranged one by one. So that sacs, it is a group of sacs. So the group of sacs is called stacks, right? Or the group of sacs together to form a grana. Okay children, grana means the thylakoids are arranged one by one, right? It form a group. So that group of thylakoids or the group of sacs is called grana. See children, the chloroplast consists of some of the granas. Okay, so here only one grana and second grana, here one grana and grana. See children, in between two grana, one another thylakoid also present. See, in between two granas, it connecting by a small thylakoid, another thylakoid. So that another thylakoid is called stroma lamillae or the stroma thylakoid, right? Two granas are internally connected by the, what is that? One thylakoid. The stole thylakoid is called stroma lamillae or stroma thylakoid. Right children? Now next see, inside of the chloroplast. So this is the chloroplast now children. Inside of the chloroplast, it filled with a fluid. See, it is filled with a fluid. So that fluid is called stroma. Right now children? Grana means it a group of thylakoids. Stroma means inside of the chloroplast, the inner portion of the chloroplast, it is filled with a fluid. That fluid is called stroma. Okay children, grana very important children. Grana is a site for the capturing the sunlight. It is a site for capturing the sunlight. Okay, now stroma is a site for, it consists of some enzymes. The stroma consists of some enzymes and it has inside of the stroma some enzymatic reactions are occurred. Inside of the stroma some enzymatic reactions are occurred, children. In grana, it is a site for capture the solar energy. It captures the solar energy. The grana capturing the solar energy, and the stroma contains some enzymes. So some enzymatic reactions are occurs in the stroma. The chloroplast has 3 layers. 2 layers are covering the chloroplast, and the third layer, it form a sac-like structure. That sac-like structure is called thylakoid. So the sac-like structures are arranged one by one and one above one. Okay, it form a group-like structures. The sacs are arranged in one by one to form a group. So that group is called grana. Right, children? Though the grana contains sacs, so that is called thylakoids. Okay, in between two granas, right? See, observe, in between two granas, a single grana, so that's connected the two grana, children. Okay, a single grana connecting the a single thylakoid connecting two granas is called stroma lamillae or stroma thylakoids. Okay, children, the thylakoid which are connecting two granas, the thylakoids is called stroma thylakoids. The thylakoids which are present in grana, so that thylakoid is called grana thylakoids. Okay, children, the thylakoids which are connecting two granas, that is called stroma lamillae or stroma thylakoid. The thylakoids which are present in grana, so the thylakoids is called grana thylakoids. Okay, children, now inner side of the chloroplast, the inside of the chloroplast has filled with some fluid, so that fluid is called stroma. That means the inner portion of the chloroplast has filled with the fluid is called stroma. The grana, it is a site for capturing the sunlight, it capturing the solar energy. Now the stroma has some enzymes. So some enzymatic reactions occurs in the stroma. Okay, children. Now see, you observe one thylakoid. This is one thylakoid, right? So the thylakoid has also known one membrane. The inner side of the thylakoid membrane, see children, this is the inner side of the thylakoid membrane. Some substances is present here. Some substances. Okay, some substances are present. So that substances is called photosynthetic pigments. What is that? Photosynthetic pigments. What is the photosynthetic pigment in plant, children? What is the photosynthetic pigment? So the photosynthetic pigment of the plant is chlorophyll. Right, children? It is the chlorophyll. The chlorophyll is the photosynthetic pigment. It is present on inner membrane of the thylakoid. So the chlorophyll, it capturing the sunlight and solar energy for the photosynthesis. You know now, children, the chlorophyll of the plant, it is similar to the hemoglobin pigment of the human being, children. In our body, when hemoglobin is there, children, that is present in RBCs, red blood cells. And similar to in plants also, the chlorophyll is a pigment, right? So in chlorophyll, it has one atom, that is magnesium. Okay, children, the plant chlorophyll, the photosynthetic chlorophyll, a pigment, chlorophyll has magnesium atom. In our body, the red blood cells has also known now one pigment, so that is hemoglobin. Right now, children, that hemoglobin contains one atom. What is the atom? Ferrous, iron. Chlorophyll has one atom is called magnesium, and hemoglobin also contains one atom, children. The hemoglobin also contains one atom is called ferrous, iron. So what is the function of chlorophyll? It is involving in photosynthesis. What is that? Photosynthesis. It is helping photosynthesis, children. What is that? Here right now, na? Photosynthesis. The chlorophyll helping involving in the photosynthesis, and hemoglobin, right? Oxygen, carry the oxygen to the tissues of the body. Okay, children. So these are the differences. What is the difference between the chlorophyll and hemoglobin? Right now, these both are pigment, children. The chlorophyll, it is a pigment of plant, and hemoglobin is a pigment of RBC of the human being, RBC of the animals. Okay. Now, so the chlorophyll, it is contains one atom magnesium, and next one hemoglobin also contain one atom is iron. Then the chlorophyll helping involving in the photosynthesis, and the hemoglobin also contains, the hemoglobin also helping carry the oxygen. Okay, chlorophyll helping involving photosynthesis, and hemoglobin carry the oxygen to the different parts of the body or to the tissues of the body. Okay, children? Right. Once again, you have to observe. Chloroplast has 3 membranes. The chloroplast is covering 2 membranes. Third membrane form a sac-like structure. The sac-like structures are arranged one by one. It is called stacks. The stacks of sac. The stacks of sac is called grana. Okay, now third layer form a sac. Right? The sacs are arranged one by one. See, one by one. So to form a group now, the sac-like structures to form a group now is called grana. Okay, the grana, in between 2 granas, another one thylakoid, one sac is present. So that sac is called stroma thylakoid. Okay, grana also contains sacs now, so that sac is called grana thylakoid. Or the thylakoids which are connecting 2 granas is called stroma lamellae, stroma thylakoids. The thylakoids which are present in grana, they are called grana thylakoids. So grana is a site for capturing of grana is a site for solar energy, and stroma, this is children, the stroma is a site for enzymatic reactions. The stroma is a site for the enzymatic reactions. Stroma means the inner portion of the chloroplast is called stroma. Okay, children. Next, the thylakoid, it is surrounded by some substances. That substances is called photosynthetic pigments. In plant, the photosynthetic pigment is chlorophyll. So that chlorophyll is a pigment, children, in the plant. It is capturing the solar energy during the photosynthesis. So the chlorophyll, it is similar to the pigment of hemoglobin blood. The chlorophyll, it is similar to the hemoglobin pigment of the RBC of the animals. So the chlorophyll has one atom magnesium, and hemoglobin also contains one atom iron. Now the function of chlorophyll, the chlorophyll involving in the photosynthesis, and the hemoglobin carry the oxygen to the different tissues of the body. Okay, children? So this is the structure of a chloroplast.